spend a whole workday writing with me. But the catch is I work 10-hour days. So we're gonna be writing from 7 a.m. to 5:30. It's going to be a tough one. I know it's gonna be a tough one because it's a big chunk. I have a hard time just sitting there for a normal work day. Might as well something like this where I get distracted very easily and, you know, scroll on TikTok or get up and go do something. That is what the plan is for tomorrow, actually, not today. Today is Saturday and I have a Christmas party to go to this evening at about 5 o'clock with my fiance. I have not written at all today, or at all this week, actually. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to spend such a big chunk of time writing tomorrow, because I haven't written all week. But actually, this is going to be part 3 and my challenge that I'm doing to edit my book in 30 days. Yeah, I'm line editing. It's a little different than just drafting or revising, and it does take a little bit different of a mentality to it. Like, I have to be focused on it, and I overthink things though too, because I'm like, this needs to be this, but then I go through it again and I'm like, no, it was better the other way. I like to be kind of as focused on it as I can, but I know I don't have as long of an attention span with it as I could have. I feel like drafting is a lot easier to get like locked in and stay locked in, so I have been having issues with that. I'm hoping with this big chunk of time that I can actually get a lot of work done. The goal is to get like 5 chapters done, maybe, yeah, something like that. And I do have a live stream at 11, so we're gonna call it my meeting for the day. Probably doing that for like 2 hours or so for the Christmas streamathon that Tanya is hosting. It's been really awesome. I was on there today and she had one going for like almost 7 hours. It's been good, so I'll have that tomorrow, and I think I'm just going to just try and make sure that I get those 5 chapters done. For me, I do a line edit on the paper of my printed draft, and then let me get the printed draft. I do on-page edits on my printed draft, then I transfer those edits into my master document. Then once that's done, I read through it. So usually still make more edits. So it's like 3 passes of the chapter. So each chapter takes still a little bit of time. Otherwise, I feel like I could probably get more chapters done. Honestly, I probably could push myself to do more. The deadline isn't until December 16th, and it's like the 6th, I think, 7th. Yeah, it's the 6th. So I still have plenty of time. I just wanted to intro this for you guys, tell you what's happening for tomorrow. I should have plenty of time to get into everything, but I haven't worked on it this last week, so I do want to catch up. I'm a little behind, but I still have plenty of time to get there. We'll see how talkative I'm gonna be in the morning. That's why I wanted to do the intro today, because I had just gotten ready for the Christmas party, so I look fine. I'm probably not gonna get ready first thing in the morning. I should though, because I'm treating it like a full day at work. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow, and we're gonna kick off this full day of writing in a 10-hour day instead of an 8-hour day though. I will see you guys at 7.
I can be stubborn, thinking I'm right. I can be late, cause I'm taking my time. I can be driven, ambitious, your best friend, love of your life. I can be selfish, trying to be kinder, always forgetting, needing reminders. But I'll always be there when you need me.
Necessity.
Cause I know that 2 things can't be true. Cause I get so confident yet confused. So I'll let go to live in between who I am and who I wanna be. Maybe I'm incomplete and a messed up masterpiece. Know everything and nothing, a childish 20-something with my pros and my cons, my mistakes and my flaws. Don't have it figured out yet. I'm a work of art and a work in progress.
Also, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm indecisive, I don't know why. My good intentions fail me sometimes, but I don't get angry, it can't faze me. We can talk it out, no we don't need to fight. I can get anxious, but I won't cry. You never know, cause I keep it inside. So I show up strong, maybe to a fault. Cause I know that 2 things can't be true. Cause I go from bossa to blues. So I'll grow to love in between who I am and who I wanna be. Oh, maybe I'm incomplete my pros and my cons, my mistakes and my flaws. Don't have it figured out yet. I'm a work of art and a work in progress.
Alright guys, it's a good thing I updated you or introed this video yesterday, because if you haven't noticed, I feel like I really haven't done much this morning, because I really haven't. I'm not even done with my first chapter and it's almost 11 o'clock. So that's a little sad. I think the biggest thing is just I was so tired this morning. I literally nodded off in my chair. Whoops, I was just having a hard time reading. And also, I started with the wrong chapter. I started line editing chapter 12 instead of 11. And that was the other thing. I didn't tell you guys what chapter I was on when I introed this. Currently working on chapter 11 and I have 10 more chapters to go. My book has 20 chapters. The goal with doing 5 today would get me halfway through that last chunk and then leave me 5 more to do for the next like 9 days, I believe. Yeah, it's the 7th and I want to be done by the 16th. I have plenty of time kind of to do so, but I still need to get some chapters done today. At this point, it's probably gonna be closer to like 3 chapters. It could be more. I'm hoping not less. Just really want to get at least 3 done at this point and go from there. I actually have my stream here pretty quick in about 15 minutes, so I did some like setting up for it. Got my microphone out, it's right here. Have my headphones in and I have StreamYard pulled up. I got into focus and even set a new background. Fun little cabin wintry vibe going on. I actually looked up some like Christmas like writing prompts / questions I can ask, and then I also found a trivia thing that I can do, so I copied and pasted that from like the article and put it into my Google Docs and then took out the questions I don't really care to ask. So that'll give me something fun to do with whoever's on the stream. I am a little nervous that there might not be a bunch of people on there, but I'm hoping there's at least a couple people, so I might just send a message in the Discord to let them know I'll be doing trivia, because we all do tend to like to do trivia. Like I said, still on chapter 11, slowly working through it. I don't know if I'm just over analyzing things. I'm like, this needs to be a little bit more active, or this needs to be a little bit more detailed. Maybe I should cut this and out. And I'm like, oh. It's just hard sometimes with line editing for me, because I'm not a very technical writer, editor, whatever you want to call it. Overthink things or maybe underthink things in other instances, and I just have a hard time making the right decision, I feel like sometimes. Yeah, that's been a struggle with this challenge and just with this edit pass. So I definitely want somebody else to look at this after this. Probably my mom and my fiance. Depending on their feedback, I'll probably just do a quick read through and edit and then start querying. However, I don't know. Like, there's so many things that could happen in between now and then. I just need to keep focusing on what I'm doing now and stop overthinking everything. No, I kind of move fast with certain things, and I don't want anybody to ever think that they're not doing enough, because I've been there. I've been in draft 1 and 2. It took me forever to get through it, but I just push through day by day, and I think this last week is kind of why I've had a hard time in getting into this, because I haven't been working on it as consistently, and so like it's harder to get into that mind space. I don't know if I need to like stop working on this and do a little book comp reading, or just like taking a second to like chill for a moment, maybe dance or something, and then come back to this. I just want people to know I don't have everything easy. Sometimes I do cut out some of the harder bits. If you're a constant viewer of my channel, you've probably seen the last few videos where I've kind of crashed out a little. I do want people to know, even with a challenge like this, it's okay to take your time in the bits that you need to. And so I'm trying not to be hard on myself too much for taking this extra time to get things done. I need to get into the stream, maybe message the Discord and get started. So this is gonna be my mid-morning meeting, I guess, for the workday, if you can call it a workday, with me slacking a little this morning. But yeah, that is what's going on, and I will probably see you guys after the stream. Hi. I don't think anybody's here quite yet, but I figured I should probably actually start the stream instead of wait. Literally had to rush and go change because I forgot I said I was going to wear a Christmas sweater for the stream, and I was in just like a cardigan, and I was like, oh wait, I need to change because that's not my Christmas sweater. So, hi guys. If you're new to my channel, my name's Araya. It's weird, this is my first solo stream, and it's weird not having somebody to talk to besides myself. If I'm a little awkward, sorry guys. Yes, trivia, very excited. I'm never very good at certain trivia, but I like to play. The thing is, I get very competitive and then I get upset when I lose, so yes. Honestly, I have not been very focused today, so I'm okay with having some more fun stuff rather than productivity. So Rita said, yep, coolies. Okay, let's get to writing, editing, revising, brainstorming, whatever you guys are up to, or chores. I hope you guys have a good sprint, and I'll see you in 30. Okay guys, we are still in the middle of a sprint. I have about 23 minutes left of it. We did a 45-minute this time instead of 30. Finished the chapter, finally, as you probably saw. Chapter 11 is done, so that means we're gonna get into chapter 12. First, we're gonna take a little bit of a lunch. I'm just gonna eat, maybe line edit and read. I don't wanna get food on the printed draft, so I might just try to eat real quick. Give myself like a little phone break. Once I'm done eating, start back up with the line edits. I just don't know how long I have in the sprint to do that if I'm eating first. I figured I'm gonna be on here for a little bit longer since everybody's down to be productive, and I'm gonna be here till 5 o'clock today. No, 5:30, so and it's only like 2 o'clock, I believe. It's 2:11, so we still have 3.5 hours or 3 hours and 15 minutes left about. Still lots of time to be productive, and hopefully this last chunk I'm actually really productive. You know, I'd like to get more than 2 chapters done today, or a chapter, so yeah. And I did change. You probably obviously noticed that already, but I forgot that I said I was gonna wear a Christmas sweater, or an ugly Christmas sweater, for the Christmas streamathon, and I completely like forgot until the last second before the stream started, and I started it late because I had to go change. And then you can't see her, but Mina's back here in her Christmas sweater. Huh, Mina's? Hey, come here. Come here. Show off your sweater. Yeah, she's in her little Christmas sweater as well. She's like, food? Food? Sugar girls. But I need to get some stuff done, do all the things, and I will probably talk to you guys when the stream's officially over, or maybe a little bit after that. There's another stream at 4 o'clock. I'm just gonna aim to be done before that and then join that stream. It's Ash and Saoirse, and it's part of the same 12 days of Christmas streamathon. I want to be in there for that, so I'll probably stay until 5:30 there. So that's kind of everything going on. I will talk to you in a bit.
Could have been a painter, could have studied law. Instead you are my paintbrush, you're my curriculum. Could have been a sailor, could have been an astronaut. Instead I drive for miles just to get to where you are. I saw you out in Leicester Square, thought about you in the shower. I paid to watch you stand up there and gave you all the power. You say she's a work of art. You pick her up from school, but she blows you off. Don't you know you're all I want? I saw you out in Hollywood, so we drove to Laurel Canyon. I gave you all of my spare time, and you just couldn't stand it. You say she's a work of art. You pick her up from school, but she breaks your heart. So you try to write her a song, tell her she's all you want, but she blows you off. Don't you know you're all I want? Don't you know you're all I want? Don't you know you're
It is now like a little after 6:20. I definitely went over my time, obviously. Just wanted to be able to finish that chapter I was on chapter 12 and not stop in the middle of it. Like I wanted to get at least 3 chapters done today. And so I did. I finished it up. It's just very late. Did, however, not do very much this morning. I feel like I wasn't really productive until I got on my stream. And even so, I felt like I didn't really get locked in until the second sprint of that stream. So yeah, I feel like I kind of made up for it in the back half of the day. And yeah, that was my 10-hour work day as a writing day. But obviously didn't go perfectly. I went over my time. Struggled this morning staying awake. I mean, I struggle to stay awake at work too. So it's not irregular for me. Not that badly as I was this morning. I am glad though that I was able to get those 3 chapters done. Got a little bit more on track, but we still have 7 chapters left and about, I think, 9 days to go of this challenge to finish my book / draft 4 / line edit in 30 days. Feel like that's an ample amount of time to do so. Keep going back and forth though if I want to work on the next few chapters during the week or try to push off to the weekend again, but I really don't want to do the same thing that I did this week and, you know, not do anything till Sunday and then not get as much done as I want. And at least try to get a chapter done during the week at least, and it helps me stay more in the mind of line editing and of my book's world and everything like that. I do want to like stick in it, you know, maybe not as intensely as that first week. If anything, I can do like an actual 12-hour write-a-thon next weekend. If I do one, I want to kind of like spend my break time crocheting, like alternate between writing and crocheting for the 12 hours instead of going to my phone. So that could be something fun I can do next weekend. That's kind of everything for today. I apologize if you can hear noises in the background. We have the washer and dryer going and stuff. It's the end of the day and, you know, end of the weekend. We got to get ready for tomorrow, Monday, unfortunately. Oh, I did want to say I was on that stream that I hosted for 4.5 hours. I don't think I mentioned that yet. And then I got on Ashton and Saoirse's and they were on for about, I think, 2 hours ish. So that was fun. If you want to go back and rewatch any of the streams, I will have them linked in the description, or I'll have them linked above in a little info card thing for you guys to go back and watch if you want, because there's lots of streams from the whole 12 days. You should definitely go in and watch those and hit the like button. But yes, I appreciate it if you made it to the end of this video. Feel free to leave maybe like a Christmas sweater or some sort of Christmas emoji in the comments below, you know, for the outfit change. I literally wore 3 different outfits in this video for, like, you know, a day in the life of writing for a work day kind of thing, so that's a little cray. Anyways, feel free to leave that emoji below and I will see you guys next time. Bye.